I just wanted to make sure it looks like I'm not naked. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you just like some current favorites of mine. I haven't been purchasing many new products lately just because I'm on a tighter budget being in school and all now. This stuff I've kind of been enjoying pretty much since 2017 started, kind of. So yeah, if you want to check out my favorites, then let's just get started. So my first favorite has been the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. This is what I specifically use in the mornings when I wake up. I got this as part of the Phase 1 set. I think you can see, I'm like, I've used a lot, like I've used it multiple times, but I've only used really like that much. Another product from Glossier that I am so in love with, but also like devastated that I'm actually using it up. This is the Glossier Super Pure. It is the niacinamide, still haven't figured out how to say that word, plus zinc serum. That's how much I've used. It's so good. And since I'm running out, it's like I don't want to use it anymore. This is the Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner, and it's the rose petal flavor or scent or smell, but it's the rose petal version, whatever. I heard great things about this from Ashley Brooke, who I personally watch on YouTube. She is like a New York City vlogger kind of person, which is like exactly what I want to be. So anything she recommends, I go out and buy pretty much. Not everything, but you know, whatever. Thayer's is usually sold at like healthy food grocery stores. So I don't have a Whole Foods near where I live, but there's an Earth Fare and this is sold there. I use this after every face wash. This is really good and I would highly recommend it. I mean, these are my favorites, so pretty much I would highly recommend everything. The next thing that I have been loving recently is the Glossier Mega Greens Galaxy Pack mask. I like the little bits and pieces that are in the mask. If you have this mask, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a really great mask. Clay-based, detoxifying mask. So if you have oily skin and whatnot and you get clogged pores all the time and whatever, this is really great. So two moisturizers I have been loving and kind of use in like a specific routine almost. So usually I will wash my face, tone, do a serum, and then moisturize. And depending on if I'm putting makeup on after I do that routine, I will go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I use this kind of as like a moisturizer and a primer, and it smells so good. This thing is a pretty penny though, so like I'm kind of using it cautiously. And then the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. I don't know if I've ever discussed this in any of my videos, but I started using Proactive in March. My skin got extremely dry. So I literally had like a beard of just like flaky, dry skin, layering it on across this whole section. And like within like a week or two, like my skin was like rehydrated. I have one primer in particular that I have been loving, especially in the summertime. This is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. So it's a pore minimizing, mattifying primer. I put it around my nose, forehead, and chin, so the T-zone. Also, I'm kind of weird about like, what do you call this? Nobody cares about this. But like, this is gonna sound so creepy, like, Rachel, you're really psycho. But I love, let's see if I can show you. I love how it like squirts out like that. That's so weird. No one even cares about that, Rachel. You're so weird. But I like how it comes out like that. Does that make any sense? Like, instead of coming out in like a big blob, it like comes out in like a line. Does that make sense? I have really been loving this kind of combination of concealer and brush. When I'm not doing a foundation day, I will kind of specifically use this concealer. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. Recently, I got the BH Cosmetics Sculpt and Blend, the first original set. So it's a little slanted, as you can see. I will put this under my eyes, kind of like drag it down a little bit. And then I spray this with like MAC Fix Plus a couple times or whatever, so it's a little wet, kind of like a sponge, I guess. So this palette I have been loving. This is the Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette. Sadly, I'm too fair to wear this as a highlight by itself, and I can barely get away with this one. But recently, what I have been doing for blush, I will dip into the blush and this highlighter. Actually, once before I have done like the same thing, but for bronzer, like I dipped in here and then in here, and then kind of did more of like a glowy, glistening bronzer. So I actually bought this mascara back in April, I think. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I just really love this mascara, and usually I'm not a fan of like these brushes. Usually I like the like hard plastic bristles, but I am enjoying this so much. My last two products are both Glossier. I have been obsessed with the Boy Brow, and I have the shade Brown. It's just a teeny little brush. Like from here, it doesn't even look like a brush, it looks like just a stick. It's like a teeny little brush, and you just... This is the Glossier Balm.com in the coconut flavor. This has been my go-to lip balm. It smells good, it tastes good, and I love the texture of it. It's like thick, and it almost just like melts like right into your skin or into your lips or whatever. Back when I was working in the daycare, I would wash my hands literally like 70 times a day. My hands got so extremely dry, especially in the winter. This is the hand cream from Urban Outfitters. This is Citron Glaze. I don't know how to say that. And they actually also have like a perfume line, which I will also be talking about, but I didn't get this in the perfume, so I purposely got this in the hand cream, so I had the scent on me. But yeah, you can just, it's just so thick. And then the second hand cream is my favorite scent of all time. This is the Capri Blue Volcano scent. If you have ever walked into an Anthropologie and you smell that like almost like citrusy, orangey, like dreamsicle, I don't even know, that's Capri Blue Volcano. It's normally the candles that they're burning, but they have a hand cream. The best thing ever. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I could bathe in this. I wish they had a body wash. They should come out with a body wash, a deodorant. I would totally buy it. To go along with the Volcano hand cream, I have not one, not two, not three. Oh no. Not four. But 5 Volcano candles. Actually, if I'm being honest, 3 of these are my sister's. She's moving in like a month and a half, so she's like already moved some of her stuff in, so I have her candles right now. I'm not lighting them because they are hers, but yeah. It smells so good. And I have 5 of them, and my sister actually has one more in her room, so like when she moves in, because we're gonna be sharing a room, we're gonna have like 6 volcano candles in our room alone. And it's gonna smell so good. I have been using the Urban Outfitters Eau de Parfums. Is it Eau de Parfume or Eau de Parfum? I actually bought their like bundle of 5s, and I only have 4 now because my sister is using this one, Lait de Coco, and she ran out of that, and then she said she wanted to try the pistachio brulee, and I figured, hey, I just bought 5 of them in a bundle. You can just have mine. The matcha, Lait de Coco, Macaron Rosé, and then Oud Sahara. O-U-D Sahara. Especially the matcha, I've been using those perfumes And I used to never really be a perfume person. The only like real, it's not even real, come on. The only perfume I really own is the You and I from One Direction. So 2 favorites that I can't really well, I can show you one that aren't actual like objects. So the first one is obviously my tragus piercing. I turned 19 back on the 19th of May. For the past 3 years now, including this one, so since I turned 17, I've been getting like a piercing every time I have a birthday kind of, so it's kind of like a traditional annual thing now that I do. I didn't really know exactly which piercing I wanted. I just know for my birthday I want a piercing. So I just picked tragus. It was kind of the cheapest too. So I was like, okay, I'll go with that. Another favorite is just living on my own. I mean, I have a roommate in the same house as me, and then my sister literally lives like a mile down the road. I have a lot of responsibility. Like my mom would do my laundry and I would never make my bed. I did 3 loads of laundry yesterday. Dang, I like didn't get out yesterday. I went to the gym, but I didn't really do anything yesterday because I was like doing laundry all day long. But at the same time, even though I have a lot of responsibility, I also have a lot of freedom, and I can like, technically I don't really have a curfew, even though I do like to like be back at my home at a certain hour of the night, you know, and I've started classes, so it's like, I'm like a real college student on my own adult now. The amazing thing is, and like praise God because this is like all his work, is a normal college freshman stays in a shoebox of a dorm or is commuting and like staying at their parents' house. I don't have to deal with dorms. I don't have to deal with community bathrooms. I will never have to pay for a meal plan that I won't use. And also just like the location of my house is like the place to be. According to my roommate's fiance, who is a realtor, he's like, oh yeah, this is the place to be. Now the only thing I have to do is actually transfer to the University of Georgia so I can stay in Athens. He's got me, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.